Tech Cocktail Conversations, candid insights from startup founders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders from around the globe.
Today we announced the MakerBot Digitizer, desktop 3D scanner. And this sort of adds to the, we also have the MakerBot Replicator 2 desktop 3D printer. And these two together, add up to the washer-dryer combo of replication. When you have a scanner, you can take physical objects and make them into digital objects. Kind of like in Tron when Flynn, gets digitized into the game grid, into the virtual world. You can do this with things now. And if you have a MakerBot 3D printer, you can then make them again, or you can modify them in their digital designs and make them different. So it's a whole new frontier, it's a whole new way of thinking, and it's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to see what people do with it, what people will digitize. What we launched today actually is a prototype, so there's a lot more work to do on it. Okay. The MakerBot Replicator 2 has a resolution of 100 microns, which is it's as thin as a piece of paper, and then has a build volume of 410 cubic inches, and and it can make things about the same size as a shoebox. So the Digitizer has its work cut out for it. It'll make things at a very high resolution, and the way it works is two lasers shine on the object, the two laser lines, and then a camera takes pictures as it turns around. Right. And what it sees, because the laser line is a little bit off center, it shows the line is wiggly, and that as it turns around it makes up the 3D model. So as it turns, it makes it up, and when it's all turned around, it's gone around one revolution, it makes you a model, and it closes it all up, and that's kind of the pretty impressive part, is it makes what we call in 3D modeling, a watertight 3D model. Right. So you can just you can go in less than 3 minutes, go from a thing to a digital design, and then fire up your MakerBot Replicator 2 and go back and make as many of those things as you want. We just also announced today our partnership with Autodesk and the consumer team, which is all the 1-2 3D applications. And there's so many cool things you can do with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what people do with all of these things combined together. It all creates this 3D ecosystem that allows us to find different, it just opens up all sorts of pathways for people to be creative and explore the frontier of what's next. Everything starts to overlap, where we've got, Thingiverse, we've got the MakerBot Replicator 2, desktop 3D printer, the MakerBot Digitizer, desktop 3D scanner. It all starts to connect, and that's going to be really fun, because right now we have there's something like 100 things uploaded to Thingiverse every day, and that's 100 things you can make today that you couldn't make yesterday. I think we've gotten to the part where most people know what 3D printing is, and that's a huge leap forward from where we were 4 years ago when we started the company MakerBot. And what I see happening in the near term is we're going to get to a place where everybody knows somebody who has one, and then we'll get to a place where it's ubiquitous. And what's so great is that with each MakerBot 3D printer that goes out the door, that's a whole frontier that people are going to get that, and everybody's going to do different and amazing things with that. Going to Thingiverse every day and seeing all the new things is one of my favorite things to do. So at MakerBot, we've got a big educational component. We want people to be, we want to empower people to use this, because it's a great feeling when you make something and it's yours and you've designed it and you've shared it, and it's a physical thing you can hold in the hand. And more people need to have that feeling. And to us, that's the next industrial revolution, empowering all of us to have the ability to make the things we need, to have ideas and create the things that we desire, and to do that on our own desktop.